Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to math class. Today, we're going to be digging into some enrichment material for my students. So I'm going to be showing you some problems, and then we're going to work them out on our paper. So grab some scratch paper or some line paper, a good pencil, and a growth mindset. All right, let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is comparing numbers with fractions that are the same. Okay, so we'll start with 1/4 and 1/8. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. Let's go ahead and put our name on our paper. Let's see, there we go. Put our name on your paper. And all right, now let's think about it. The numerators are the same, so we're going to compare the size of the denominators. This one is out of 4, so it's 4 shares, 1 out of 4, and this is 1 out of 8. I have 8 people in my family, so if I order a pizza, it's usually cut into 8 pieces. So everyone gets 1 out of 8. But your family or another family might only have 4 people in that house, which means you could actually order a pizza that was only cut into 4 slices, and then you would all get bigger slices, right? So the bigger the denominator, the more pieces we break it into. So which is bigger, 1/4 or 1/8? 1/4 is correct. We're going to prove it with a model. So go ahead and draw your first model, just like that, into fourths. I'm going to shade 1. Now I'm going to draw another square about the same size. I'm going to do my very best here. And then I'm going to cut them into 8s. Now, 1/8 is just one part of that. So we can see here, 1/4 is larger than 1/8. All right, number 2. So I'm going to give you 3 cubes. 1, 2, 3. And your friend has 6 times as many. So we have to think about that. What does that mean? 6 times as many. Pause the video and see if you can draw a model or write an equation that goes along with this problem. Okay, so you have 3 and your friend has 6 times as many. So they actually have the same size as you, but 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 times 6 or 6 times 3. And we know that 6 times 3 and 3 times 6 is 18. So the answer is 18. Okay, number 3. 56 is blank times as much as 7. And I went over their pink line. Oops, it's okay. So go ahead and pause the video and see if you can take this problem and write it into an equation or draw a picture. Okay, let's see how you did. We have 56 is blank times as much as 7. Okay, so we know that the whole thing has to equal 56. And 7 is just one portion of that. So maybe I can skip count by 7s. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, and 56. And it's a good thing I'm using pencil because I made my model too big. So again, I could sing this if I needed to remember my 7 songs. So bear with me. Are you ready? I'm going to sing my 7 songs. You can sing along with me. 7, 14, 21, 28, and 35, 42, and 49, 56, and then we could keep going. 63, 70, and 77, 84, and now we're done. So if I know that 7 times 8 is 56, then 56 is 8 times as much as 7. Okay, so there's also a cheer for this one. It's one of my favorites. Write this down with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 56 is 7 times 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 56 is 7 times 8. So when I say this and I write it fast, I usually space them out too much, but 56 is 7 times 8. So just remember that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 56 is 7 times 8. It's just a little trick. All right, let's go to number 4. If I give you 1, 2, 3 cubes, and each of these 3 cubes is worth 9, then what would be the value of your 3 cubes together? Think about that. If each cube is 9, what is the value of your cubes? Make an equation. All right, check your work. Ready? We have 1, 2, 3 groups of 9. Now, when you say that, we can write that as 3 groups of 9. 3 groups of 9 is 27. All right, we'll go to number 5. This time, we're going to do a different kind of array. It's going to go down and over, but I'm not going to fill it in. I'm just going to give you the numbers on the outside. So if down is 8 and over is 9, what is the area of the inside? Now, area is something that measures the inside of a space. So in this figure, it would be if all of these if this square was full of all the boxes, 8 rows of 9 or 9 rows of 8, whichever way you want to look at it, then how many little boxes would we have? Now, when you think about area rugs, they lay down on the floor. So an area covers the floor. So we want to find the area or the space inside of this shape. To find area equals length times width, which means that area is equal to down and over, 8 times 9. Now, if I remember my 8 song, then I know 8 times 9, right? So I will sing for you again. And while I get ready to sing this song, you can write it down and sing it with me. So we'll start with 8, 16, 24, 8, 16, 24, 32 and 40, 48 and 56, 64 and 72, 80 and 88, 96, we're done. So that's our 8 song. So I'm going to sing it one more time and sing along with me. 8, row, row, row your 8s. 8, 16, 24, 32 and 40, 48 and 56, 64 and 72, 80 and 88, 96, we're done. So I know that 8 times 9 is 72. I found that quickly because I know that 8 times 10 is 80. So I just looked for the one right behind it. So 72. You could also sing this quietly in your head while you count up on your fingers, and that one that you just said, like 8, 16, 24, 32, and 40. Oh, 8 times 5 is 40. So you can also do that. Just kind of sing quietly to yourself, counting it out. All right, number 6. Let's do another area one. We're going to find the area of 9 times 4. 9 times 4. So think about that. 9 times 4. A 9 times 4 is this. Here's a square, and we have 9 going down, and probably it would be more like a rectangle, and 4 going across. 9 times 4. So 9 times 4 is equal to 36. I know because 4 times 10 is 40, and 40 minus 4 is 36, which makes 9 times 4. Alrighty, so 9 times 4, the area was 36. What happens if my shape changes direction and it looks like this now? Here's the 4 and here's the 9. What happened to the area? Did it increase, decrease, or stay the same? Listen again. What happened to the area? Did it increase, decrease, or stay the same? That's right, it stayed the same. We just flipped the problem. So it was 9 times 4 here. Now it's 4 times 9. 4 times 9. And this one is 9 times 4. All right. So this was just a few things to remember. We have comparing fractions. We have 6 times as many. We have 56 is 8 times as much. Then we made cubes with skip counting. We did some multiplication. We talked about area. Oh my goodness, we did so much. We talked about the commutative property, which is also really important. So you did a lot of great reviewing today. Thank you so much for working so hard, and we will see you soon. Bye.